Are you struggling to improve your English fluency? Do you want to speak English fluently or confidently? Hello, this is Neha and I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can speak English without taking a lot of pauses. There are a lot of people who are going to face this particular challenge. Now I'm going to talk about how you can overcome this challenge while speaking English. It's like when we take pauses, so it must be like healthy. If I'm taking pauses right now in between, it simply mean I'm taking because it's considered like healthy pauses. But when it comes to if we are just going to talk in front of people, or when it comes to with friends or with family members, or if it just suppose if it's like a formal conversation and you are taking a lot of pauses in between, then people are just going to think like are you comfortable with that one or not, or something like that. They are just going to doubt you at that time. So that's why taking a lot of pauses it's not like consider healthy. But yeah, if you are taking a little bit pauses, it must be considered healthy. But when it comes to like the a lot of, then it's not going to healthy. That's why we have to keep in mind taking pauses only a little bit pauses good, but when it's just going to a lot of, they are not good. But in this video I'm going to talk about solution and the problem first. So the problem we already know, problem is taking a lot of pauses. But when it comes to what is the reason behind that, so the reason is simply mean lack of practice. Lack of practice. I've already told you in my previous video that when it comes to speaking English, and if we are facing some particular problem again and again over since long time, it simply mean that we are not practicing. So there is the lack of practice, that is the reason behind that. Suppose if you are facing some particular challenge and you are not going to overcome that particular challenge, it simply mean you are not practicing. Because when it comes to speaking, when it comes to become fluent in English, it simply mean it is going to be take a little bit time. But when it comes to practice is crucial here. But suppose you are practicing for like the for instance for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or the 15 minutes, it ups to you how many minutes you are going to practice English. But when it comes to solution, how you can overcome this challenge when it comes to speaking English, or when you are taking a lot of pauses in between. So first thing is you can use filler words. Filler words, they are so crucial. When suppose if you feel like I'm just going to take a lot of pauses here and I'm not comfortable in between, I'm holding a conversation, but right now I'm not comfortable with that one. So now you can use filler words. Filler words simply mean you can use some particular words. Like suppose if you forget something, if there is a vocabulary and you are like, no, I don't know how to pronounce that particular word, but you want to explain that thing, then you can describe that particular object. Even you don't know, you have forgotten already about that particular exact word or the exact vocabulary, but now you can explain the objective. That is the like simple funda. When we talk about, we are just going to hold a conversation, so it's our responsibility how we can convey what we want to say, how we are going to make people understand. It simply mean if you think, okay, suppose you forget what does it mean by the refrigerator, okay, fridge. So now you can simply say, if you forget that particular vocabulary, how to pronounce, or now you can just make people understand. You can say, okay, that particular machine that keep things cold. So they are automatically going to understand it. So it's so simple. You don't have to worry if you forget something. Suppose if you forget some vocabulary in between, so just try to use filler words. You can say, okay, let me remind, or something like that. Let me let me remind, or just give me a minute, or just give me a second. You can use filler words. If you are not going to understand, you are not going to remember that particular word, sentence, what you want to talk about, now you can describe that particular object in your own words, because people are going to understand you. And if you are like, no, how I can do that, but if you are taking pause in between and you are thinking, I'm just going to remember that particular thing, and when I'll remember that one, then I'll start speaking, then it wouldn't sound good. That's why you have to keep in mind, if I forget something like vocabulary word or the grammar structure, then it's my responsibility how I'm going to continue that particular conversation, how I'm just going to be holding that particular one. It's our responsibility here. That's why you can describe that object, it would sound good, people are going to understand you at that particular point. And the second thing is, that is shadowing. If you are not practicing, it simply means that if you are not practicing, or suppose on the other hand, if you are practicing for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes on the daily basis, but you think that I'm not fluent right away, and I'm not going to holding a conversation, and I take a lot of pauses in between. So if that is challenge for you, you can practice shadowing or the repetition. If you are at the beginner level, then you must go with the repetition, because the repetition practice will be good for you. But when it comes to, if you are at the an intermediate level, then you can go ahead with the shadowing, because shadowing is not that, if you are at the beginner level, then I will suggest you, then you must go with the repetition simply mean, here you can pause the video. If the speaker is saying something, you have to speak out with the speaker, whatever, it is called shadowing. But when it comes to repetition, so suppose if a speaker is saying something, now you can pause the video and you have to speak out, you have to repeat those particular words, vocabulary, or the sentences. Just try to how they are speaking. You can find someone that you like the most. It could be like the speaker, it could be motivational speaker, or sometimes it could be like a teacher. If you find someone that you think, okay, this person is so good, and I'm just going to learn something from that particular one, that's why you are just going to find that one. Just try to find someone and just stick to them. If it's just going to be like, I'm just going to listen to someone today, but tomorrow I'll find someone else, okay, you can go ahead with that one. But you must be clear about what you are going to learning English, how you are just going to improve your English. If you start practicing repetition, then you must know what kind of content you are going to repeat here. Because if you start doing something, then you must be clear into your mind what kind of sentences you are going to repeat here. It simply means, if you are a student and you want to hold a conversation, then it's your responsibility that you must find someone who are practicing basic conversation on the daily basis in their videos. Then you must go ahead with that one, and you can practice the daily basis, like the daily sentences, or like the, when I'm talking about the daily routine, or there are a lot of topics, small topics, you can go ahead with that one. That's why you have to be clear for what you are learning speaking English. So once you are clear, now you can choose someone, you can find someone who are just going to fulfill your desire, who are just going to be fulfill your goal or your dreams. Now you have to practice repetition first, and when you become fluent, when you are going to comfortable with the repetition, you can switch from the repetition to shadowing. Shadowing is where you cannot pause the video, you have to speak with the speaker. That is the task you have to fill up. Suppose if you are not comfortable at first when it comes to native speaker, then you can switch to the, if someone is there is someone who is not a native speaker, who speak slowly, who speak clearly, and you understand that particular one, you can you can continue with him or her. Just try to find someone who can fulfill your dreams or goals while when you are going to learning how to speak English fluently. So just try to use filler words. Second one is when it comes to like the repetition, and then you can move on to the shadowing. Bye bye.